Hello, welcome to Cyber Lounge, your space for learning, sharing, and mastering security skills alongside cybersecurity awareness. I am Felix, and today I will be diving into the topic: what is cybersecurity? So, this is going to be a cybersecurity training, and we are going to make every explanation. We're going to break down every explanation of what cybersecurity is to the barest minimum. So we're going to break it into piece by piece so that you'll be able to understand what we mean by cybersecurity and your digital safety. So, like I said, sit tight and have a wonderful time learning and understanding what cybersecurity is all about. And remember, this training is all about protecting your digital world in an interconnected world. So it's all about you protecting yourself in an interconnected world. So the world is a global village, and that's what we mean by interconnected. I'll be going right into the slide, and I'll be teaching you in details. So now let's go into the nice question we usually ask, or people usually ask: what is cybersecurity? So I'll start by telling you that cybersecurity means protecting your phones, computer, and the internet from thieves. By the word thieves, we mean hackers. Yeah, bad hackers or bad actors. It's like putting a lock on your house to stop strangers from entering. So it's likened to putting a lock on your house to stop strangers from entering. So you understand. So it's protecting what you have. The reasons why you are doing that is because you want to protect your property, you want to protect your valuables. So now let's go through this analogy here. So your phone, in the we're trying to analyze it in a layman terms, what cybersecurity really is. So now let's say this way. So your phone is your house. Yes, your phone is your house. Just same way, it might not really not be a phone. It might still be your laptop, your gadgets, any gadget you use to solve the internet, your tablets. You can name them. Your what do I call it? Your smartwatch, your smart TVs. So it's likened in this scenario to be your house. Then your password is your key though. So ensuring that things like your phone, your laptops, your tabs, you ensure that they are passworded and with the right password um, protocols. It's all encrypted. It's a very good thing for you to follow actually. So now, who are the hackers? Like I said, the hackers are the thieves who are trying to break in. So now picture it this way: your phone is your house, your password is the key that you use unlocking your doors. Then the hackers are the thief trying to break in. So I believe you now understand. So what are you trying to protect yourself from? The hackers, they're trying to get or steal your valuable items, be it your money, be it your data, and a lot more. So as we dive deep, you get to see more about and you get to see more and experience and learn more about what we're saying. But I believe this has given you a bit of proper understanding on what cybersecurity really is all about, protecting yourself from strangers. So now the question is, why cybersecurity matters? Why? Everybody keeps saying cybersecurity, a lot of organizations, cybersecurity, as personally, cybersecurity. So why does it matter? So now let's read this. We use phones and computer every day for money, right? message, and businesses. Without security, your digital life is like a house with no door. So now you understand. So without security, without ensuring there is a security to protect you, it means that your digital house is just like a door, a house with no door. So can you say it means it has no door, not even a key, no door. So it means that anybody can come in and go out, come in and go out and have access to whatever thing you have in the house. So, and what could this result to you? This is the reason why it matters. It would result to you financial loss. As you know, hackers can steal your money and banking information. So it's like a gold. Those informations are gold to them. So they can actually steal your money and your banking information. Secondly, identity theft. They are going to actually use your personal information to impersonate you. So when it comes to identity theft, personal information can be used to impersonate you. So it's a situation whereby you see them using your details, your information they've gotten to create multiple kind of maybe loans or use it to even create more fraud on people you know. So impersonating you, they act as if you are the one talking to those people, and so you see how bad it is. So thirdly, privacy breach. So this when you don't protect yourself or you don't have this cybersecurity awareness, it could lead to privacy breach. So, for instance, what does this entail? It means private photos and messages can be exposed, and this is what you would not want them to have out there. So there are some private informations, there are some private photos of you, there are some private nice photos you don't really want to be seen on the world wide web. So this is one of the reasons also you should consider and why cybersecurity really matters in our everyday life. So the next one, which is the which is business secret. So for an organization, this is just going to be a very big loss. So it's um it's all about crafting your business ideas. All of a sudden, somebody gets access to it, and boom, takes it and make use of it before you could even say jack jig. They've implemented on those. So now there is no privacy. So your business secret is out. So it's all about confidential business data can be compromised. So when it comes to organization, then it could be datas. It could be information about your clients. It could be information about your products that you don't want to let out. It could be formulas about your product, the recipes of your product that you don't want it to go out. So a lot of issues could go wrong if cybersecurity is not really understood. And this is part of what could actually go wrong. Business secrets leaked, which is not a good thing. And I know we don't really want this to happen to us. So let's go to the next. The next is now which this aspect is very interesting. So now, what are the common cyber threats that we experience around us? So we experience this on every day basis. So we see this emails, we see this software systems, notice this everywhere we go. So what are these common cyber threats? First is phishing. So like it says here, is a fake message. Fake message, yes. So hackers send fake SMS or emails pretending to be your bank, or they might not pretend to be your bank, they might be pretend to be somebody that knows you. You get it. So if you click on the link, they steal your details. So all everything becomes a problem. So they pretend to either be a bank or be somebody who knows you, and want to push you to click on a link. And when you do that, they steal your details, and you'll be asking how. They These hackers have sophisticated means by which they do this. And in our next training, I could show you how this works. But for this, we are trying to educate and enlighten people on cybersecurity and its awareness and its importance for every human to have this knowledge at the fingertips. So now, like I said, hackers send fake SMS or emails pretending to be a bank. If you click the link, they steal your details. Like a stranger calling and saying, I am your brother, give me money. So that is just exactly in a simple layman language. They are like strangers calling and saying, I'm your brother, give me money. And you wouldn't want to if you knew that this person was a stranger. So the second way they do this is by malwares. They spread virus along different kind of your softwares, internet, where you click, where you see download, files you download. So when you're talking about the malwares and the viruses, softwares that destroys your phone or steals data. So yeah, of course, you might be surprised that this is really happening. Yeah, it does. So now we're talking about software that destroys your phone or steal data. So break it down. So the softwares in the layman language is like eating poisoned food. Yeah, it's like eating poison food. It looks fine, but makes you sick. Yeah. So that's exactly the way it is. It looks so interesting, it looks so appetizing, but inside has been embedded something that is very malicious to you, something that is never intended to serve you good, but for to serve them good. So this is how the malware and the virus works. So that's the reason why you need to be very careful with the way you download softwares from online stores that you don't really trust. It's always nice for you to verify, and ensure downloading these softwares from trusted, and I repeat, trusted platforms to avoid it being laced with virus and malwares. And there are a lot of them spywares. There are so many of them. So the third one is about weak passwords. So this is this is all. I think a lot of persons usually fall victims to this weak password. A lot of person, a lot of persons really don't have a strong password. Some of them use their name and the date of birth all together. Some of them use password 123 because they don't understand. They can't really remember maybe having a combination, a different combo of password. Some people could go ahead and use um, like something like which funny password should I use? Like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and their name. So this is another way by which when these bad actors try your password, they brute force and they get in. So now what's this all about? Weak password. It's like using 1 2 3 4 or password. It's easy for hackers to guess. Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's very easy. Some people goes to the extent of using their name or their surname or their birthday or their birth month. But all these are so easy to guess. So like yeah, that's just so true. That's so easy to guess. So is they said here it says like leaving your house key under the doormat. Yeah, that's so certain. Yeah, you just what you're doing is putting your house key under your doormat. So it means that anybody can just come easily take it and open the door, get what they want, and drop it back and leave. So that is exactly when you don't use a strong password. So that is exactly what it means. And it's one of is a bad hygiene when it comes to cybersecurity. It's a bad digital hygiene. So the next one, which is not the least, because there are so many of them, but this is just the basic ones, is public Wi-Fi rates. A lot of us like we use this so much. So a lot of us, when we go to a place, we keep scouting for free Wi-Fi's, maybe in the bus, in the train, in the flight, maybe anywhere you go, any room you enter in school, just keep connecting to free Wi-Fi. Well, I'm told to tell you it's very wrong, and it's not a good cyber hygiene. It could lead to you being hacked, and I believe you don't want that to happen to you. So the public Wi-Fi risk. Free Wi-Fi may allow hackers to spy on you. That's true. 100% true. So this is like in it's just like talking loud or talking loudly in a crowded bus. Everyone can hear you. That's true. So that's the way it works because you're using the free Wi-Fi, so they can monitor what is going through the traffic of the Wi-Fi at which you're connected. So yeah, sure, they can monitor. So it's liking to break this down. That's to tell you how bad it is. So imagine this. Image it. You talking loudly in a crowded bus and everybody's hearing you. So imagine you are trying to have some personal or some private information you want to pass through. So it means that it's not really private, but you get it. So it's not really private. So it's out there. Everybody can see it. Everybody, when you're using a free Wi-Fi, everybody can see what you're seeing in real time. So people can get to see what you are actually surfing on the internet in real time because all IPs flow through the router and it can be sent. So now you understand this. Let's move to the next. Wow. So now we come into the under the type of cyber threat. We are coming to explain in picture a graphical look of what a phishing looks like. So now let's put it this way. So you could see phishing, we tagged it to be the digital imposter. So now, what is the word phishing? The word phishing is somebody trying to impersonate somebody to get an information. It could be an information, it could be data, it could be money. But understand the word impersonation is very important. They are not the real person, they are hiding behind the marks. So it could be phishing, which is the voice call, and a lot more. So now, how phishing works. One, fake contacts. So hackers pretend to be your bank or trusted service. So that is number one thing. They pretend to be this, which is what we call a fake contact. The second one is urgent request. It is very true. They are always they always ensure that it is urgent. So they need you to act immediately without thinking. So they always leverage on that and also instill fear into you. So urgent request, which is the second one. So create false urgency to make you act quickly. That's the truth. And the third one is data theft. After that, what happens? They steal your login credentials and personal information. And it could be more than this. It could be financial information. It could be you could lose money. You could even lose money. You could lose a lot more than just this mentioned there. So you could see the image here. This is just a simple trick on how it looks. It creates the urgency. They'll tell you, baby, verify your account. All of a sudden, you have given out your information to the bad actors. So let's go to the next. The next is how to protect yourself from this. It won't be nice telling you what cybersecurity is and telling you what could cause it and how it's being caused, and we don't tell you how to protect yourself. So I believe now you should understand that, which is the number one thing here is ensure you have strong passwords. So strong passwords are very, very important when it comes to protecting yourself from cyber theft. Use long, unique, use long, unique one, mixing with letters, numbers, and symbols. So don't just use only letters. Mix it. When you're creating a password, mix it with letters, numbers, symbols, alphanumeric. Make it alphanumeric. That's what we're trying to say. It's gonna be so hard for them to be able to guess this. So, secondly, is use a two-factor authentication. Ensure you try as much as possible to use a two-factor authentication. And by saying this, we mean using a key and a padlock together. So you know understand. So it's all about using your door key. Yeah, it already has its internal key. Then you also use the padlock so that even though if they have access to one, it will take them time to be able to have access to the other. So I believe you understand what I'm saying here. So the third one is avoid unknown links. Yes. Some of those links that looks too good, please avoid them. Some of those messages that looks too good, you could get a message that you've won $1 billion as a result of Trump inauguration, blah blah blah. You've won $1 million as a result of your number being among the number that was listed in a lottery, and you know that you did not play any of this. You never, you can't even remember how you can't even remember any actions of this by you, like maybe probably you've taken any action of any information with respect to that. Yeah, even peradventure you have, because sometimes they might even have access to some of you. It might actually run social engineering on you and know what you like or what you wish, or you could be someone who is looking for a job and they could tell you click on this link to apply for this job. So the question is, ensure, try as much as possible to verify that the link is genuine and it's not, it is an HTTPS link, an encrypted link, not an an HTTP link. So what am I trying to say is, if it looks good to be true, it's a scam. Yes. So don't click on links, any links you see, or any links of information you've win, or you winning this or winning that, and you know you never applied for any. Even though if you do, ensure that you cross check, you check for genuinity of those links. Also, this is another case where people tend to be vulnerable to cyber attack, lack of software update or system update. So that's the reason why I brought it here. He said, keep device updated. Be it your phone, your laptop, your smartwatch, your TV, your cameras, name them. Anything that needs updates, update them once and for all. So updates are like repairing holes in your house wall. So you won't be living in a house and there are holes and you won't want to patch them, because as softwares of all these gadgets, electronics, as the months year goes by, they release new patches to close out some vulnerabilities that might have been noticed as the month or the year goes by. So ensure that you update your devices on a regular. Then, the last but not least, use security software. So you could use softwares like antivirus, firewall, and a lot of them, anti-malware softwares. There are a lot, numerous of them. So antivirus and firewall acts as a security guide. So ensure that even on your system, your window defender is on, your system is updated, your window antivirus is not shut out, is active and is updated. So ensure you could even go to extreme of getting a premium antivirus software and ensure to install to keep your digital life safe, to keep your devices from being infected by malware, virus, spyware, and lots of them. So I believe we now understand how to protect ourselves. So all this will help reduce the attack surface by which a bad actor could get into your information or try to impersonate you. So now we're talking about everyday cyberlogy. So what are the everyday cyberlogy we think we should do out there? And this is a must. Like I always say, cybersecurity is an habit, is not a job, is an habit. Because as the world is getting digitalized, the world is also getting much more vulnerable. So what are the cyber hygiene you have to ensure you do every day? So simply daily habit that keeps you secure online. One, lock your phone. Always lock your device when not in use. Yeah, a lot of persons just leave the device, go long distance and come back without it being locked. That's a very bad cyberlogy hygiene. You need to ensure anytime if you're not making use of any of your device, ensure it's locked. Ensure it's locked. Then secondly, protect your OTPs. So like the word OTPs, it means one time password. So sometimes in some of our digital platforms, like our mobile banks and a lot of our emails. So when we're trying to log in, we will receive an OTP, a one-time passcode that we could impute to get access. So ensure I get access to our probably let's just say our site, our website, or our emails. You understand? So or our mobile apps. So ensure that you protect them. Never share your one-time password with anybody. Never. So because sometimes these bad actors could initiate when they've gotten your information, probably your username and your password. So now they've tried logging in and there is an OTP one-time password being sent to you. So now they don't have it. So they might call you and tell you, kindly share this with me. Don't. I know you may or might have been doing that in the past, but this time, now that you're seeing this, you're learning this from SyberLounge, don't you ever share your OTP. It's a bad side. It's a bad cyber hygiene. Very, very bad. So you could be attacked because you don't know who is who. Even always before, let's say for instance, the information is coming from somebody you trust. If it is a message, if it is a text message, confirm before you do anything. Call them on phone. Try to call them on video call. Try to see them. Try to be certain that they are the one there. Don't be in a haste to give out information. So then the next one, which is the third one, that should be your everyday hygiene is download safely. Well, I this is something you need to always understand. You don't just go to the internet and download anything. Ensure that you always download softwares, apps from the right and verified source. Only download apps from official app stores. That's the truth. If you're downloading any kind of app, any kind of materials, ensure you are getting it from the right source, a source that is not laced with malicious scripts, that is not laced with viruses, spywares. So you should ensure that they are safe and you're getting it from the official environment. Then the next thing is backup regularly. Very, very key. Ensure your information you always back up. So you may ask me why. Okay, like making photocopies. Yeah. So the reason why you need to do backup is it's just like making photocopies of important documents. So see it that way. So should in case a part of your document is missing, you understand? So you have a backup. So you're not totally lost because most times cyber or should I no, let me not call it cyber, bad actors or bad hackers. What they do is they try to log you out from your valuable information, your valuable documents, and they encrypt it and tell you to pay ransom. So that's what we usually call ransomware. So they tell you to pay to have it back. And sometimes you don't. You keep paying and you don't. So ensure you always have a backup. Should in case something like that happen, you will always have something to fall back. You won't be at the mercy of the hackers. So I believe we now understand what our everyday hygiene needs to be. And as we keep doing this, we will always be safe from bad actors, and that's just the truth. So, next is why is this cybersecurity? What is this cybersecurity? Who should this cybersecurity be for? So, you- oh, yeah, of course, that's the question. So, the question is who should know about cyber hygiene? Who should know about cybersecurity? Who should know about securing their digital life? It's for everybody, like I said. Everybody is not only about companies. So cybersecurity is for everyone, for families, for business. So for families, you should ensure, which is a very key thing, you teach your children not to share personal information with online on yeah sure sorry teach your children not to share personal information with strangers online, so which is a very key thing. Like I said, you wouldn't want to see a stranger and probably hand a stranger your wallet. You wouldn't want to see a stranger and all of a sudden a stranger your document, your your private document. So the same way, teach your kids not to share their personal information with strangers online. It could be um, their passwords, it could be their photos, it could be what do you call it, it could be their probably their documents of any sort. So far as it's something that needs to be confidential, teach your kids not to, or not only for your kids, not only your children, teach everyone around you not to share personal information with strangers online. So secondly, it's for businesses. Already businesses, they understand this. So be it an organization, a multinational organization, a sole proprietorship, it's for everybody, like I said. So no matter the type of business, big scale, medium scale, low scale, is very important. You train your staff. It's very, very important that you train your staff not to fall for phishing attacks and secure company data properly. So you could see from the image on your screen, about the man trying to teach his kid how to be cyber safe, and also organization or businesses trying to train their staff not to fall for phishing attacks. So it's very, very important for everyone, every family, every business to understand this. Don't say, "Oh, because I am my business is not so big, they won't come for me." No, that's not true. What they might be coming for might not really be your business. They might be coming for your information. So you should ensure that you and everyone around you is cyber safe and has this cybersecurity awareness at their fingertips. So now, next question we're going to ask, you can see on the slide, is what are the benefits of good cybersecurity? Yeah. So from everything we've listed, from everything we've atomized in our slide, now we're coming to the importance, the benefit of having good cybersecurity hygiene. So, number one thing is financial security. It protects your money and banking information. At least you're certain that your information, your financial information, is not leaked, is not going to be out there. So, it gives you financial security. Number two, privacy protection. So it gives you privacy protection. It by keeping your personal information confidential. Information that needs to be confidential, ensure that it's confidential. So it helps you for privacy protection. So then the next one is business trust. So if you're a business personnel, it's it's it builds trust and confidence within your customers, partners, and clients. Yeah, because no customer will want to do business with any organization that don't know how to keep their customers' information safe. Imagine a customer having a compromised, having their client information or sorry, imagine a company having their clients or customer or partners information compromised out there in the web. So a lot of persons will not really want to do business because it shows a bad security posture to the organization. So, but when you develop this good cybersecurity hygiene, it gives you what we call business trust. So your customers, the clients, they have that confidence in you that their data, no matter come rain, concern, will not be out there, will not be hacked. So it gives business trust. Then the overall is it gives you peace of mind. So now, what does it mean? Sleep peacefully, knowing that you are protected. So understand having this good cyber security hygiene gives you the peace of mind. So it gives you a high level of peace of mind. High level because you are not you understand that you are protected. So it's like having good locks, a fence, and a security guard. You feel safe and secure, right? So this is how it feels the benefit of good cybersecurity, right? So think it again. Let me repeat it. It's like having good locks, a fence, and a security guard. Sorry. When you have this good locks, fence, security guard, wow, you feel safe and secure. Yeah, by the virtue of all this, you feel safe and secure. So the same way it is when you actually have a good cybersecurity hygiene. So next is just trying to tell you stay sharp and stay secured because for the fact you're surfing the internet, you need to stay sharp. You also need to stay secure. So Cybersecurity is not only for experts. Understand this. It's not only for experts. It is for everyone. It is for everyone. Whether you're a student, a trader, a business owner, or even if you don't know much about technology. That's true. Even though you don't know much about technology, you can still protect yourself. So, which is the reason why, remember, cybersecurity equals protecting your digital life. That is what it entails. And be aware, hackers equals thieves online. Hackers are the people who are there to steal your information. So then, what action should you take? Use strong passwords, updates, and caution. Use strong passwords, updates, and caution. So, like I always say, just like you protect your house, car, or money, protect your digital life. I'll repeat this. Just like you protect your house, car, or money, also protect your digital life. Thank you very much. Kindly ensure you give us a thumbs up, you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Bye for now.